samshayam anaruhya naro bhadrani pashyati. Samshayam anaruhya, a person without doubting anything, he will not see good things. That is, if he doesn't, he should not hastily jump into doing something without looking at the pros and cons. He has to doubt something before getting into a situation. He has to doubt about it. Doubt na, it's not completely, oh, this is, you have to, looking at the pros and cons is always about deciding whether this will result in a good thing or not. Iti tadanantaram eva tatra nirnayah kartavyah iti karana tataha eva naraha bhadrani pashyati. Only then will he see good things in life. So this is the topic
Oh, it
here.
is not like anaruhya is not like without overcoming uncertainty, he does not see any good fortune. Not like that.
அதுவும் இருக்கலாம். அனாருஹ்ய நான் அப்படி யோசிச்சேன். இந்த அனாருஹ்யங்கிறச்சு without having climbed out, அப்படிதான் அவர் எடுத்துக்கிறாரோ என்னமோ, அதுவும் இருக்கலாம். If you are constantly in a dilemma, then we'll see how the author takes this line. You know, you can actually interpret it in two different ways. Anaruhya, having not taken up இது இல்லையா,
without seeing the pros and cons and without doubting, if you do, then also problem.
or இந்த நாவ வந்து சம்சயம் ந அனாருஹ்ய நரஹ பத்ராணி பஷ்யதி. It depends on where you connect the na, இல்லையா?
Okay.
So without not having to resort to not thinking about ஏதோ அந்த மாதிரி. So சம்சயம் anaruhya, without doubting a situation, not without doubting a situation will a man, அந்த மாதிரி வருது நான் சொல்றது. டபுள் நெகட்டிவா அங்க எடுத்துட்டோம்னா சரியா இல்ல, வேண்டாம். We'll see what he goes by. நீங்க படிக்கிறீங்களா?
संशयं प्राप्तस्य जनस्य कदापि न कश्चन, I have forgotten, न संशयम् अनारुह्य न नरो भद्राणि पश्यति.
न नरो இருக்கா இங்க?
न संशयम् अनारुह्य नरो भद्राणि पश्यति.
So संशयम् अनारुह्य नरहा भद्राणि न पश्यति ன்னு தான் நான் நினைச்சேன். I don't know how he is going to interpret it. We'll see.
Okay. न्यायविद्या प्रवीणः भाषा प्रवीणः वाविलाल वेंकटेश्वर शास्त्री.
Vavila is Vavilla வந்து நிறைய they have done publications. There is an old publications called Vavilla publications.
संशयं प्राप्तस्य जनस्य कदापि न कश्चन निर्णयो भवति. A person who has fallen into doubt or gotten the doubt will never reaches any decision. न तस्य भद्राणि भवन्ति च, and good fortune does not befall him. स्थानुपुरुषयोर् अन्यतरं दृष्ट्वा अयं यथा स्थानुर्वा पुरुषो वेति प्रथमतः सन्देहे तत्तो विशेषतो विज्ञाय स्थानुरेव अयम् अथवा पुरुष एव अयम् इति निश्चिनोति. Having seen either a post or a person, initially one doubts, is this a person or is this a post? Is this a post or is this a person? Like that. Then having specifically determined, he ascertains this is definitely a post or this is definitely a person, like that.
So sthanu purushayoho anyataram is one of the two. Drishtva, having seen, whether he sees a sthanu or a purusha, it's okay. Anyataram drishtva, having seen one of them, I am sthanurva purushova iti pratamaha pataha sandehe prapte. This is like a sati saptami, you can take it like that. Or when there is a doubt in the first place, sandehe vishaye, in that vishaya, tataha, I would prefer to take this as sandehe sati. Tataha, after that, visheshataha vijnaya, having known the visheshana in particular. அதாவது கை காலெல்லாம் you see the hasta pani bandhanam, athava you don't see hastam, so you say it is not a purusha ityadikam. So sthanureva ayam athava purushayeva ayam iti nischinoti, he decides.
तादृश निश्चयस्य न कदापि क्षतिः. There is never any harm in such a determination.
That is determining something after having a doubt like this. அதுதான்
Ah.
something.
So after doubting and then coming to a conclusion, there is no harm in like that, in coming to a decision like that. यः मौढ्येन प्रथमतः संशयम् आपद्यते स निर्णयं न करोति भद्राणि च न पश्यति. The one through dullness or foolishness, prathamatah, initially samshayam apadyate, falls into doubt, saha nirnayam na karoti, does not arrive at a decision, bhadrani cha na pashyati, does not see auspicious or good things.
Okay.
Anubhuyamane.
So maudhyena, what is the
dullness? I thought maudhyena is
mood.
मूढस्य भावः मौढ्यं. तृतीया एकवचनम्.
Okay.
अनुभूयमानेषु विषयेषु सर्वत्र सामान्यतः सन्देह एव शीर्षम्
இருக்கணும்.
But book also has the shorsham only.
இல்ல தப்பு, शीर्षम् अधिरोहति. अनुभूयमानेषु विषयेषु, in matters that we are experiencing.
Generally doubt initially arises first
in the mind, so in the brain. शीर्षम् अधिरोहतिனா it தலையில வந்து உட்கார்ந்துக்கிறதுன்னு அர்த்தம். So it enters into the head everywhere. First, when we are trying to experience objects in the world, anything, the first thing that comes to our mind is doubt.
In all objects we experience, we initially doubt comes and falls
enters
upon
our head.
Enters our head. लभ्यते वा न वेति ततः संशयं विहाय एकपक्षव्यवस्थाम् अवलम्ब्य विषयम् अवाप्य सुखी वर्तते. So whether it is obtainable or not, like that doubt, abandoning such a doubt, and ekapaksham, relying on one position, either it will be obtained or not obtained, like that one particular position you would make a decision, and relying on a determined position like that. And Vishayam.
So this is about an object in the world that you want to experience, right? So the moment you see an object, you don't know whether you can achieve that object or not. So labhyate va nava iti tataha samshayam vihaya. So tataha samshayam vihaya ityukte, so you first take it from the earlier sentence here. Anubhuyamaneshu vishayeshu sarvatra samanyataha sandehah eva shirsham adirohati. It first enters into our head. A doubt enters into our head. Then we'll have to remove tataha. Take the tataha in the beginning itself. Then samshayam vihaya, having let go of this doubt as to whether we will obtain it or not. Labhyate va nava iti samshayam vihaya. Ekapaksha vyavastham avalambya, catching hold onto vyavasthana, an arrangement of one thing. Adavadhu a methodology which will lead us to one position. I will definitely achieve. You either do that, you hold on to that idea in your mind. So ekapaksha vyavastham avalambya vishayam avapya, having obtained that object, sukhi vartate, is very happy in this world.
One lives happily. But the ekapaksha vyavastham avalambya means between labhyate va iti labhyate iti ekapakshah na labhyate iti aparah pakshah iti na va.
Correct. Tasya ekasya tayoho ekameva ekasyaiva pakshasya vyavastham avalambya. Vyavastha is any sort of methodology that will lead us to one particular paksha.
Then Vishayam Avapya means he gets the object or he doesn't get the object.
Atra tu Vishayam Avapya Sukhi Bhavati Ityeva. So instead of sila per vandu, there are so many things in the world that we don't even want to try. We will know only if we try. But whether we will achieve or not is the doubt that is always there. இது வந்து இது மாதிரி அது என்ன प्रारभ्यतेन खलु विघ्नभयेन नीचैः प्रारब्धम् उत्तमजना मुहुर्मुहुः विघ्नैः उपहन्यमाना अपि न त्यजन्ति इति. So even though there is a doubt, he was only looking at it in a form of, I don't know whether, only if you try, you will know whether you can achieve it or not. Yeah. So savishayah eva savishayam prapya sukhi bhavati iti. It is adalla adukku mela vandu vera edhum sollala. He is only saying bhadram pashyati ityeva tatra.
Okay, but if it because ekapaksha vyavastham avalambya, what if he does the na labhyate iti paksham avalambhyate chet tadanim vishayah
இல்லையே, அதை பத்தி பேசலையே, அவர் அதை பத்தி சொல்லல. நீங்க எதுக்கு கவலைப்படுறீங்க?
यावत् जीवं संशयग्रस्तः सुखं न प्राप्नोति. As long as one is seized by doubt, he does not attain happiness.
So there will always be a regret in his life, no? See, I was doubtful about the result, so I did not pursue. Maybe I should have pursued. I would have gotten a good result from that. அப்படின்னு இருக்கலாம்ல.
संशयात्मा विनश्यति इति वाक्यस्य अयमेव अभिप्रायः. The doubter perishes. That is the intention of this sentence. संशयात्मा विनश्यति is this is the
यावत् जीवं संशयग्रस्तः सुखं न प्राप्नोति इत्येव अभिप्रायः अस्य वाक्यस्य. संशयात्मा विनश्यति इति वाक्यस्य.
The doubter perishes.
So one second. So विषयम् अवाप्य नाम किं विषयम् अवाप्य?
मुन्नाडि अनुभूयमानेषु विषयेषु लोके ये विषयाः सन्ति, so those objects in the world, whether we will attain it or not, अद पति सोल्.
So विषयं नाम किमपि some material gain, something.
कोऽपि पदार्थः.
Okay. पदार्थम् अवाप्य सुखी वर्तते. एकपक्ष व्यवस्थाम् अवलम्ब्य नाम taking to one methodology, some method
which will give you labhyate iti.
That's so what some method. So the paksha here refers to some
labhyate,
that and eka refers to some method that gives you that.
Yes,
it does not mean either of the
no eka paksham is labhyate, vyavastha is some methodology.
Yeah, so ekapaksham means, does not mean one of the two. It just means a method, taking some a stand, right?
இல்ல கிடைக்குமா கிடைக்காதான்னு டவுட் இருக்கு. அந்த டவுட்டை விலகிட்டோ கிடைக்குங்கிற ஒரு பட்சத்தை வச்சுண்டுன்னு எடுத்துக்கணும். லப்யதே இதி ஏகமேவ பக்ஷம் அவலம்பிய இதி.
So labhyate iti ekapaksham. Okay. So tatra so dvikotikatvam ma bhavatu.
Exactly. That's the idea of the whole thing.
Okay, so he by ekapaksham doesn't mean na va iti na labhyate eva iti paksham svikritya.
Yes. Yeah.
यावत् जीवं
samshaya அப்படியே it is riddled with samshayas here in this essay.
यावत् जीवं संशयापन्नस्य नाश एव भवति. As long as one remains in doubt, destruction is certain for him. अतएव सर्वेण अपि अन्ततो गत्वा कृतनिर्णयेन भाव्यम् इति न्यायदिशं सरणिः. न्यायविदां सरणिः. So according to those who know the path of law, those who the knowers of the law, Nyayavit, their path is that everyone must ultimately arrive at a definite conclusion.
So sarvenapi bhavyam is a bhave prayoga alla and adathla. So sarvenapi antato gatva, at the end krita nirnayena sarvenapi krita nirnayena bhavyam. Everybody should make a decision. Nobody should be without any decision.
Ultimately arrive at some kind of definite conclusion.
That is the margam of Nyayavit. Nyayavit is more like people who know law. Avada can take it as one who know the laws of nature.
Laws of nature. निर्णय परि
निर्णयतीरम्
तीरम्
अप्राप्तस्य
अप्राप्तस्य संशयप्रवाहपतितस्य नाश एव भवति इति उक्तिः न साहसिकी. निर्णयतीरम् अवाप्तस्य, the
प्राप्तस्य
one who has reached the shore of certainty.
இல்ல அப்பிராப்தஸ்யான்னு இருக்கு.
Apraptasya, who has not reached the shore of certainty. Samshaya pravaha patitasya, who has fallen into the stream or the doubt.
Flow of doubt.
Flow of doubt. नाश एव भवति इति उक्तिः न साहसिकी. Doubt will, he will be surely destroyed. That is what is na sahasiki. It's not reckless.
It's not like a bravado madri. It's not. It's not.
Not an exaggeration.
Imagination illa.
Exaggeration.
Exaggeration illa. You take it as it is not a rash statement.
It's not a rash statement. It's not reckless to say that one who has not reached the shore of certainty and has fallen into the flow of doubt will definitely be destroyed. Surely be destroyed. लौकिकेषु वैदिकेषु च वाङ्मयेषु निर्णय अनुकूल संशयः ज्ञानप्राप्ति हेतुरिति बहुधा दृश्यते तत्र तत्र. In worldly as well as Vedic statements, वैदिकेषु च वाङ्मयेषु, लौकिकेषु वैदिकेषु च वाङ्मयेषु, in worldly as well as Vedic statements.
Literature. In the literature world of both classical and Vedic
literature. In classical and Vedic literature, निर्णय अनुकूल संशयः, doubt that is favorable to ascertainment. ज्ञान प्राप्ति हेतुः इति, that is a cause for attaining knowledge. बहुधा दृश्यते तत्र तत्र. It is seen in many ways.
It is seen in many places.
In many places.
In many ways, correct. Bahudha drishyate tatra tatra. In different sections we see that any doubt that leads us towards some kind of a decision gives us knowledge, so it becomes the hetu for knowledge.
प्रष्टु संशयो न स्याद् यदि तर्हि न तस्य प्रश्नावकाशः अस्ति. If the questioner has no doubt, then there is no opportunity to raise a question. Okay.
Ellam purinjodutuna, where is he going to ask a question here? If he is, and he is also yadi tatra sammatihi api vartate tarhi prashnasya avakashah nasti iti. So prashtuhu samshayah na syad yadi, if there is no doubt for a questioner, tarhi then tasya prashna avakashah api nasti. Only when there is a doubt is he going to even raise a question.
तदोपदेष्टृ अन्तिकं गत्वा न पृच्छत्येव. Then he does not go near the instructor and one does not even ask.
So tada, when that is the case, when he does not have any doubt, then he won't even go and ask his teacher about the doubt or anything. Won't even ask any questions. But questioning attitude is the basis for our knowledge here. We need to ask questions at every point. Adada Kena Upanishads allame, it starts with that, no?
Advidya pranipatena
pariprashnena sevaya.
Upadeshta cha tam katham chinna samshayam karoti. Then how does the instructor dispel his doubt?
ஒரே ஒரு இடத்துல தான் அந்த மாதிரி நடக்கும். शिष्यास्तु छिन्न संशयाः, गुरोस्तु मौनं व्याख्यानं, शिष्यास्तु छिन्न संशयः.
अतएव संशय विच्छेदाय संश्रयः आश्रयणीयः इत्यत्र न कापि vipratiprapattihi. Therefore, there is no disagreement that for the sake of dispelling doubt, some basis, some shrayah, some basis,
some basis விட அடைக்கலம், resort,
some
you
refuge should be resorted to. Ashrayaniyah.
So it should be the guru, right? A guru would be a samshraya, right?
yes.
Not a book, right?
புக்கும் வந்து it can be misleading. இல்லையா? ந காபி விப்ரதிபத்திஹி, there is no என்ன சொல்றது, contradiction in this, that you have to go. சம்ஸ்ரயன புக் எடுத்துக்கலாம். இந்த காலத்துல என்ன பண்றது? You go to internet, YouTube videos.
There is no, I said there is no disagreement.
Yes, correct.
There is no opposition or disagreement.
Pratipattina knowledge. Vipratipattihi is viruddha pratipattihi. So contradictory.
कापि विप्रतिपत्तिः. निर्णयानुकूल संशयः सुखाय भवति इत्यत्र अनुभवः एव प्रधानपदम् अधिरोहति. किं बहुना? प्रधानपदम् अधिरोहति. The experience takes precedence. निर्णयानुकूल संशयः, the doubt which favors resolution leads to
happiness.
Leads to happiness. So experience itself takes precedence. It demonstrates that doubt which favors resolution leads to happiness.
Correct. Ityatra, in this matter, anubhavahai. Kim bahuna எதுக்கு சொல்றாருன்னு எனக்கு தெரியல.
What more need to be said?
Because anubhavaha eva pramanamatra, we don't need other things. What to say? Why do we need other things?
हैन्दवानां स्वातन्त्र्य सम्पादने श्वेतमुखानाच्छापसरणे
श्वेतमुखानां च अपसरणे
मुखानां च अपसरणे पूर्वं गान्धी संशयो बभूव.
गान्धिः
संशयो बभूव. In securing the independence of the Hindus and
removal of white-faced people,
and the retreat of the white-faced people, Gandhi was initially doubtful. Samshayo babhuva.
ससंदेहः और संशयमान आसीत् वरला. He himself was doubt incarnate.
Gandhi sasamshayah babuva.
அப்படி வேணா இருக்கலாம்.
Gandhi samshayah babuva.
இல்லம்மா, காந்திஹி ससंशयः बभूव इति.
गान्धिनः संशयः, maybe put Gandhi in
Gandhinah samshayah will not happen because that was not how it is written.
இல்ல, இது better. ஒரு இஸ்ஸ வேணா விட்டுருக்கலாம்னு எடுக்கலாம். So it could have been like this.
It could be like that. Correct. So Gandhi himself had doubt whether independence of Hindus can be obtained and the white can be chased away.
Yeah.
लवण सत्याग्रहादिभ्यः श्वेतमुखान् कथं जेष्यामः स्वातन्त्र्यं समुपार्जयाम इति काङ्ग्रेस् नायकाः सर्वेपि सन्देहग्रस्ताः बभूवुः. All the Congress leaders were beset with doubt. How shall we overcome the white-faced ones through things like salt satyagraha, and how shall we achieve independence? Like that, all the Congress leaders were beset.
Sandehagrastaha, they were grasped by doubt. Grasta is being grasped by doubt. So lavana satyagrahadibhyah, it is in which case?
Panchami.
Panchami, because of that. Yeah. So because of satyagraha, etc., how would we win over them? how will we earn
Achieve
freedom?
independence.
Earn samuparjayama. Yeah.
Mm.
Iti they were
So
doubtful.
all those people were doubtful. Even the leaders, Congress leaders, were all doubtful. Once Gandhi got doubt, everybody was doubtful. Tada lokam abhitah samshayan andhakaraha samavrunot. Then a darkness of doubt completely enveloped the world.
Samyak avrunoti, it completely covers. So samavrunot covered the world. Lokam abhitaha, abhita governs second case, right?
Yeah, Dvitiya. Both sides, it's not like that, but it is completely okay. Tatah sarve militva kanchana निर्णयम् अवाप्य केनचित् प्रयत्नेन स्वातन्त्र्यं प्रयत्नेन right not प्रयत्नेन
yatanamu unda. Oh, okay.
undu.
I didn't know that.
Okay. प्रयत्नेन स्वातन्त्र्यं समुपार्जितवन्तः ततः भारतदेशः शुभोदर्को भूत्. So then having reached then all together militva having having reached a certain decision through some kenachit prayatnena, through some effort they gained independence. And thereafter the land of India became like Shubhodarko Abhut. It became auspicious in its result.
Udarkaha is a
sunrise.
Actually,
Bharata became a land which was rising, right?
Udarkaha is a
Udgachati.
Bhavishyat kalaha ityartha. Shubha bhavishyat kalaha abhut.
Udarkaha, the literal meaning is the rising, the sun rising. Arkaha is udgachati, udgamanam iti, right?
You cannot form with an upasarga and an subanta. Rich dhatu anga. Rich dhatu varno adukapprandha. So udgachati iti.
Oh, rich gamane. Okay, gatau iti va. And then you are doing a ud and then gati samatha. Good. Okay.
ஏதோ இல்ல கஞ்சி போட்டு ஏதோ அந்த மாதிரி something you have to do. Some
Arkaha refers to the karta of
Bhavishyati.
the rich dhatu.
Yes. Bhavishyat kalaha ityartha. So Shubhodarkaha, it is an auspicious future. Then only Bharata Desha had an auspicious future.
Then after they gained independence, the land of India became a land of auspicious
good future.
Good future, auspicious future.
It's a very strange word. Okay, so you're
saying
நீங்க
பாருங்க வியுத்பத்தி சப்த கல்பத்ருமத்துல பாருங்க you will know.
Okay. Oh, rich to praise is okay. Astu.
स्वीय उद्यम आरंभे
सर्वोपि जनः अग्रे संशयाविष्टो भवति.
विष्टो भवति.
It's not saptami.
संशय आविष्टः भवति जनः.
Avishto bhavati. In initiating one's own endeavor, everyone is initially filled with doubt.
So ஆட்கொள்ளப்பட்டானுங்கிறோம். So இந்த சம்சயத்தினால ஆவிஷ்டஹ, doubt enters him. No? சம்சயேன ஆவிஷ்டஹ. ஸ்வீய உத்யம ஆரம்பே, at the beginning of his effort, every person, agre, in the beginning itself, he has doubt.
Initially he is becoming doubtful. Samshaya praptihi sarvasya sahaja iti drishyate. Doubt arises naturally in everyone, it seems.
So it is a natural process. Obtaining doubt is swabhava, is nature for everybody. Iti drishyate, it is seen thus.
It seems like that. Pashat karya nirnayam kritva krita yatnah saphala manoratho bhavati. After making a decision about the task, he makes an effort. Krita yatnah, having made an effort, saphala manoratah bhavati. One's desires are fulfilled. He becomes one whose desire is fulfilled.
Okay. Preserved.
यदि नित्य शंकितः स्यात् तर्हि दुःखभाग् भवति इत्यत्र न सन्देहलेशोऽपि निर्णय अननुकूलः संशयः दुःखाय भवति इति अनुभवविदितः.
He's just using the same sentence in different ways. It's just getting very tedious. அதனால ஒரு கதையாவது நடுவுல கொடுத்தா it will be nice.
यदि नित्य शंकितः स्यात्, if one is constantly doubtful, तर्हि दुःखभाग् भवति इत्यत्र न सन्देहलेशः अपि, then undoubtedly one will experience suffering only. निर्णयान् अनुकूलः संशयः दुःखाय भवति, अननुकूलः संशयः दुःखाय भवति इति अनुभवविदितः.
I think there should be a full stop here.
So the experience has revealed that even a trace of doubt about this, indecisive doubt, that is the nirnaya ananukula, indecisive doubt leads to suffering.
Indecisive doubt illa, a doubt which is not conducive to decision.
Okay.
Which does not lead to decision, leads to doubt, leads to grief. Dukkhaya bhavati.
Okay. A doubt which doesn't favor a decision, or which doesn't lead to a decision, leads to suffering. That's what the experience has revealed. Niradharopi
experience is revealed. Anubhava viditaha. It is understood by experience. Revealing enga irukku. Viditaha is not revelation. Viditaha means known.
Okay, it's known from experience that a doubt that does not lead to resolution leads to suffering only.
Yes.
Niradharopi samshayah durantah manujam भ्रामयति इति दृष्टान्ततया सम्मतानि अनेकानि पूर्वचरितानि सन्ति. निराधारोपि, without a basis, samshayah durantah, doubt bewilders people, manujam भ्रामयति, and it
ends badly. So a baseless doubt has a bad end. So niradharaha api samshayaha durantaha dukkitaha antaha. There is a bad ending for a doubt which is without any base, and it also manujam bhramayati, it confuses the man.
Yeah, it bewilders people. So many accepted past stories are exemplifying this.
Drishtantataya, by way of example, sammatani anekani purvacharitani santi. Accepted
past stories. Accepted past stories.
Okay, done.
Okay. निर्णया असमर्थः संशयग्रस्तः चेत् तस्य कष्टपरम्परा भविष्यति. If someone is incapable of deciding and is afflicted with doubt, he will have a series of hardships. कष्टपरम्परा भविष्यति. तस्मात् निर्णयसमर्थेन संशयग्रस्तेन पुरुषेण भाव्यम इति बुद्धिमतां रीतिः. It is a way of wise that a person should be
a person who has a doubt should also be capable of making a decision.
In decisions. A person should be endowed with the capacity to make decisions when afflicted by doubt. Okay.
Doubts irka? Sunday orka? I thought someone had a question. Okay.
Yeah. So when you say bhavyam, purushena kim bhavyam?
Nothing. Purushaha bhavati, bhavitavyam. So
one should be having the capacity to make the decisions.
निर्णय पुरुषः निर्णय समर्थः संशयग्रस्तः च भवेत्. So पुरुषेण निर्णय समर्थेन संशयग्रस्थेन च भाव्यम्.
Bhave prayoga.
Karmani prayoga, not
Bhave,
not
bhave.
bhavyam, like okay. Okay, so bhavyam is not in the sense of something to be nourished, not like that. Okay, to be.
So bhave prayoga.
I got it. Buddhimatam Rita.
संशय उत्तर निर्णयः
संशय उत्तर निर्णयः कार्यसाधनो भवति. Doubt followed by a resolution leads to a accomplishment of a task.
Correct. Samshayottara nirnayah. If you make a decision, you have a doubt, then you make a decision, it will lead to success. It is the sadhanam, it is the tool for any work.
Oh, okay. Sadhanah bhavati. Karya sadhanah. Okay, because that's a
Nirnayah.
Nirnayah karya sadhanah bhavati. Mahatmanamapi prathamatah samshaya eva bhavati ityatra dushyanta charitameva nidarshanam. The story, even for great souls also, doubt arises first. So the story of Dushyanta is an example for this. Nidarshanam is the
Udaharanam.
Example for this. He was a Mahatma? I didn't know that.
Not according to Puranas. He was a Mahatma according to Kalidasa's portrayal.
Okay. Kanvashrame Shakuntalam drishtva Dushyantah Prathamam Rishikanyaka va naveti samshayavishta chitto bhabuva. Having seen Shakuntala in the Kanvas hermitage, Dushyanta's mind was initially filled with doubt as to whether she was a daughter of a sage or not, whether she was a Rajakumari or a daughter of a sage or not. Initially, he had the doubt. Anirvarnaniyam Parakalatram iti cha Shakuntala Vimukho Bhoot. So another's wife is not to be described.
This is actually coming later. So this doesn't come at the time when he first saw her. This comes later when she
comes after becoming pregnant and then
into the court. When she comes to the court, that is when he says, she's very beautiful and all that. And then he also says, Anirvarnaniyam Parakalatram. Another's wife should not be described here. Iti Shakuntala Vimukhaha Abhut. He also turned his face away from Shakuntala.
Tatah kaishchit hetubhihi kshatra parigraha क्षमा इति निर्णीय ततः तस्याः प्राप्तौ कृतयत्नः बभूव. Then having determined by some reasons that she was fit to be accepted by a kshatriya, he endeavored to obtain her.
So Kaischite Hetubhihi, because of some causes, that is the Adayalam.
The friend will tell her. The friend will tell that
she was born to Vishwamitra and Menaka. Kshatra Parigraha Kshama. Parigraham is Vivaha. Kshatriyena Vivaha Kshama. She is capable of, or she is the right fit to be married by a Kshatriya. Iti Nirniya. He makes a decision like that. Tataha, and then Tasyav Praptau Kritayatnaha Babhuva. He became a person with an effort to obtain her. Tasyaha Praptau Yatnaha Babhuva.
संशयानन्तरं जायमानो निर्णयः कार्यं साधयति इत्यत्र दुष्यन्तस्य यतनमेव प्रमाणतमम्. In this
he likes
context,
this word yatanam, so he's used it twice here.
Yeah. In this context, Dushyanta's effort becomes the most compelling evidence that the decision arising after doubt, the determination or the decision after
Samshaya Anantaram Jayamanaha Nirnayaha. Nirnayaha is a decision, Jayamanaha, which is born after a doubt.
It accomplishes a task.
So go back to the earlier sentence where it said samshayottara nirnayaha karya sadhanaha bhavati. He just explains it. Samshaya anantaram samshayottara nirnayaha jayamanaha nirnayaha karya sadhanaha bhavati. So karyam sadhayati, it accomplishes the task. Iti dusyantasya yatanameva pramanatamam. It's the best evidence. Proof.
संदेह विषयेषु वस्तुषु सत्पुरुषाणां बुद्धिप्रवृत्तयः एव प्रमाणम् इति निश्चित्य दुष्यन्तः प्रववृते. In having ascertained that the intellectual activities for virtuous people, in the matters of doubt, their own intellect is the authority in the matters of doubt. Like
Satam
that,
hi sandeha padeshu vastushu pramanam antahkarana pravrittayaha. He has just paraphrased that and given it here. Sandeha padeshu vastushu, sandeha vishayeshu vastushu. So in
matters of doubt,
satpurushanam buddhi pravrittayaha antahkarana pravrittayaha, their nirnaya, the instinct, the instinct of good people is always the pramanam there. That is the authority. Iti nischitya dushyantaha pravavrite, he proceeded. Pravartate.
Accordingly. Having ascertained like that, Dushyanta proceeded accordingly. Vaidika Vangmayepi Kathopanishadi Yeyam Prete
Vichikitsa Manushye
Asti Ityeke Nayam Astiti Cha Eke Ityatra Atmani Astitva Anastitva Samshayaha Nachiketasaha Samajani. Nachiketa had a doubt about the existence.
Nachiketaha, it is a sakaranta padam, like chandramaha chandramasau. This is a shashti. So Nachiketasaha samshayaha samajani, a doubt came for him as to the atmani. So atmani is atma vishaye. Astitva nastitva anastitva nastitva. Asti nasti.
Nastitva. Okay, whether the Atma exists and the existence or the non-existence of the self.
So asti ityasya bhavaha astitvam. Nasti ityasya bhavaha nastitvam. So astitva nastitva vishaye samshayaha. A doubt with respect to whether it exists or not. What exists in the matter of Atma, the existence or non-existence of it was the doubt for Nachiketas. And he asks, if this is present in Vaidika Vangmaya, in the Vedic literature of Kathopanishad. What is present? The sentence here is, Ya iyam vichikitsa. Vichikitsa na idilla knowing idu nanikkren.
Nyatumicha
ஞாத்தும் இச்சால, அதாவது அது கரெக்டா வரலையே, வரேன் I'll just search for it. Kit dhatu, so vichikitsanam.
What chikittanama in the meaning of question or doubt?
No, it's a finding out doubt தானே அது விசிகித்சாங்கிறது.
No, dhatu சொல்றேன்.
Kit dhatu. So it is a sannanta, இல்லையா?
Samshaya jnanam, that's what it says.
Kit jnane iti vadatu. Kit what?
Uncertainty.
Jnatum ichha vichikitsa.
Jnatum ichha jignasa.
Chikitsa uchyate khalu vichikitsa.
Correct. But how do you say the tumun for that? Is what I'm saying.
Sannante
Visheshena jnatum ichha vichikitsa.
விஷய இல்ல அப்படி நான் கேட்கல, வரேன் அதாவது ஞாத்தும் இச்சா ஜிக்ஞாசாங்கிறோம். ஓகே, பட் this itself is the word ன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். கித்து it is not, it is already a sannanta. It has a doubling there. So it's a very weird dhatu, is what I'm. There is no extra sannanta here.
Kit plus sun plus a.
Lama, adoda kartari prayoga. Look at the kartari prayoga for it. Kit dhatu. It already is chikitsati. That's what I'm saying. You understand what I'm in doubt? Okay. So the.
You're looking at the Bhvadigana Dhatu and you're saying
See, this is there. So kit nivase is a bhadi. I'm looking at kartari here. Kartari is not kitati or something like that. It is a chikitsati itself.
Okay.
My confusion puriyirudha ungalku.
How did the abhyasa, the gemination happen in Lat itself? Yeah, there should be some. It's Juhotyadi, no, not Juhotyadi.
So gupti kidbhyah san ityanena asmad dhatoho swarte san pratyaya vidhiyate. Okay, fine. Apada. Seri. Okay. And the swarte nich madri it comes. Awesome.
So Ramaha chikitsati, Rama janati iti.
That's all. So tasya, when you say chikitsa, vichikitsa, it is just there also there is a sannanta only there. Yeah.
There is a sun, but not swarte sun, I think.
Because the sun has already happened one time.
So I think there is no difference in this thing then.
If you keep on adding extra suns.
It's just that when you add the sun, this time it's not a swarte sun, but
it's a icharte sun. Okay.
Sun. Just like nich, you have swarte nich and you have prernartha nich.
Okay.
Swarte sun.
So the prayoga is the same. Annala doubt on that. Okay, fine. So yayam prete vichikitsa manushye. Manushye prete sati. Ya iyam vichikitsa vartate. When a person has gone, when a person is no more.
He died, yeah.
Because
man was dying, this kind of doubt arises.
As to whether asti ityeke, nayam asti iti cha eke. Eke, some set of people say that asti, the person still continues to live on.
And others say he does not.
He lives on after that. There is something beyond this janma. And some people say that there is nothing beyond this.
I didn't understand this vichikitsa. What is the decision finally? Samshaya asti.
So the issue is because it is a sannanta antar, what is that? Swarte sanna. The dhatu, wait, let me share that again. So
the sun which you just said, it is kitvase khalu tatra jnana iti nasti.
So
that's what I'm little doubtful.
So dhatu, 1 minute. So kita, okay.
Samshaye cha is there in that. See, there is the nivase rogapanayane.
Adane share பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன் இப்போ. நான் என்னத்தை share பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன் தானே?
இல்ல நீங்க வந்து இது நிபந்த
extra. Okay, this one. So kit, you have kit nivase roga apanayane vyadhi pratihare nigrahe apanayane nashane samshaye. So there is a doubt.
Okay.
So you can say for that also, but juhotyadi will not work here. We will have to look only at this, right? So here the sannanta for gupti and kitbhyaha, guptich kitbhyaha san pratyaya bhavati, right? So it is a swarte san pratyaya jugupsati. So jugupsate, titikshate, chikitsati. So the meaning here is the word itself is formed as a sannanta pratyaya. If you go to the san kartari also, then it is chikitsishati. So அது வராதே, சன்னந்தம் வராதே அங்க உங்களுக்கு.
Correct.
Then
Yeah.
so we need to look at the what does the juhotyadi சொல்றதுன்னு பார்க்கணும்.
Can you click on the chikitsishati just to see how the prayoga is, how the what he's saying, Modi? Can you click on that? So he's saying first of Swarte sun should come, right? So kit plus sun, guptish, just the first step, and then he's adding dhatu karma samanartha ichayam.
அதெல்லாம் இருந்துட்டு போட்டுமே, நமக்கு என்ன இப்போ?
He's adding a second sun, so dvitiya sun api kriyate iti.
Yes, so there is a dvitiya sun form that has to come. So it will be vichikitsishati. So it should be vichikitsisha.
Correct.
Not vichikitsa. Ichartha cannot come like that.
Correct. Yes.
That is my doubt.
But
So,
it doesn't have to be sun at all, right? Why do we need it? Because now already dhatu meaning itself has the samshaye.
Chikitishatiன்னு வந்துடுறது.
Kridanta இருக்கும். இங்க கிருதந்தல பாருங்க, கிருதந்த சன்னந்தா is listed here. Sani.
இல்லையே. The juhotyadi does not fit for that. So you will have to go to the regular one.
Okay.
அதாவது இந்த பவாதி தான் எடுக்கணும். So chikitsati. இதுல வந்து சிகித்சாங்கிறது என்ன?
Chikitsa is kit plus sun plus a.
But what is the meaning?
33102.
But what is the meaning of it?
No, 33102.
That's a
Vichikits. So you take it as chikitsa and you put so chikitsa comes because of roga apaharanam or sandeha, anything, and then you add in vi upasarga, avladha. Just take it as that. Another thing, this is Upanishad Vakyam, so we don't know how the words have been formed there.
correct. It's a Veda Vakyam.
So we will leave it at that.
Samshayottaram tena yamaha prushtah san. After the doubt, Yama being asked by him, asti tyeva atma iti nirnayan chakara. He made the determination the atma truly exists.
Asti ityeva atma. Because it is present, that is why it is atma.
Asti tyeva atma va? Oh, that's why it's called atma.
அப்படிங்கிற.
Okay.
ततः
ततश्च विद्यया प्राप्तात्मलाभः सन् नचिकेतः संसारसागरात् उत्तीर्णोऽभवत्. Then having attained the benefit of the self through the knowledge.
Benefit எல்லாம் இல்ல இது. So atma labha is obtaining atma swarupam, becoming brahma bhavascha mokshaha ityeva atra. So having obtained liberation, no? So having obtained the atma swarupa, atma jnanam.
Atma jnanam, Nachiketa crossed over the samsara, ocean of samsara, the cycle of existence.
So vidyaya prapta atmalabha. Vidyaya is having the correct knowledge about the atma swarupa. He also got the state of atma or brahma bhavaha.
तर्हि संशयस्य उत्तरं प्राप्त्वा हि तस्य सार्थक नाम दत्तमस्ति इति भाति.
For what? Nachiketaha iti.
Kit in that, and I see chi there. So Nachiketas, it seems to me that it refers to a person
it's an anvarthanama, one who has a doubt and removes the doubt.
Removes the doubt. So no more doubt.
Mahantam labham anvabhutcha. He attained
great gain. என்ன பண்றது? Anvabhut is he enjoyed, experienced
a great gain. He actually 3 days upavasam, he didn't eat anything, so all that gave him a great gain. यदि संशयो न स्यात् तर्हि न पृच्छति एव यमम् आत्मानम् उद्दिश्य. If there was no doubt, then Nachiketa would not have even asked Yama about the self, Atma. यदि अपृष्टः चेत् यमः न पृष्टः कस्यचित् ब्रूयात् इति न्यायम् अनुसृत्य न किञ्चिदपि वक्ति. If Yama was unasked, if he were to say nothing, he would not have said anything. Following the principle, one should not speak anything to anyone who has not asked.
Aprishtah kasyachit na bruyat. Aprishtah, when you have not
unasked,
been...
one should not speak.
Yes, when you have not been asked anything, you should not tell that person. Na prishtak kasyachit bruyat, na bruyat, anyayatah, nacha anyayena prichatah. Sorry. Na prishtak kasyachit bruyat, nacha anyayena prichatah, janannapi cha medhavi. No, the last sentence. Jadaval loka acharet. Na aprishtaha kasyachit bruyat. You should not tell anybody, answer anybody, or unnecessarily give unwarranted advice to anybody without being asked. Okay. The next one is nacha anyayena prichataha. Let him tell me. I will ask him. Without any varambu mura illada, vidhivate yaha. Usually when you say samitpanihi prashrayavan upagachetiti tatha nasti. He just says, the other person has knowledge. I am asking. He is obligated to answer. When he shows attitude in his question, that is also not allowed. You don't answer that person. You don't need to. At that point, janannapicha medhavi, even if he is an intelligent person who knows the answer, jadavat lokaha acharet. Loke acharet.
Okay. Medhavi lokaha jadavat acharet.
Loke. Janannapicha medhavi, loke jadavat acharet. Jadaval loka acharet.
Iti kutaha praptaha modi?
Triyad.
Subhashitam,
I think.
I don't know this. My professor used to say this constantly. So his policy was this.
Yeah.
And I just remember this. I don't know the source.
But right now, Nachiketa is like a student and he won't know what to ask also. So why should this kind of nyaya apply in this case?
No. Yadi aprishtaha chet yamaha Nyayam anusritya na kinchidapi bhakti. Adudha vanu. It is only the first part that he is quoting. He is not quoting the whole shloka. He is saying if Yama was not asked, then following this principle of he need not say, he need not have told the entire Atma Tattvam to Nachiketas. Only because Nachiketas asked, Asti ityeke, Nasti ityeke, then only he answered. Adliyo, he tries to refuse him so many times. Read Kathopanishad, you'll know that.
Yes. Katam atma labhastu Nachiketasaha samprapta eva syan. Then how could Nachiketas have obtained the self-realization, atma labha?
Okay.
Tataha samshayotram tattva jignasuhu tattvam aprichat. Then after doubt, the seeker of truth, tattva jignasuku.
Tattvam jnatum ichuhu jignasuhu. Now clearly san pratyaya is here.
The seeker of truth inquired about the truth. तदनन्तरं निस्संशयं उक्तः संशयोत्तरजनितेन निर्णयेन निष्कासित संशयः आत्मलाभम् अवाप्नोत्. Then thereafter being freed from doubt and having
nissamshayam uktah. So having been said without any doubt. Adavadhu Yama also told Nachiketas very clearly, without any doubt. He being told by someone without any doubt, samshaya uttara janitena nirnayena, by the decision that comes after samshaya, niskashita samshayaha, he lets go. Adavadhu he removes the doubt from his mind and he obtained self-realization.
आत्मलाभः.
Can we finish off this paragraph? Yeah.
तस्मात्
लौकिके
लौकिके च छेदिके वा वैदिके च मार्गे एतादृशी सरणिः दरीदृश्यते. Therefore, this such a path is seen in both classic and Vedic ways. Saranihi.
एतादृशी सरणिः, this kind of path is well seen. दरी दृश्यते, पुनः पुनः दृश्यते इति. Again and again we see this kind of a path being adopted in both the normal Laukika world and in the Vaidika world.
Worldly and Vedic ways.
Young look.
संशयम् आरुह्य एव नरः भद्राणि पश्यति इति लोकोक्तिः. Having the popular saying, the lokoktihi, the popular saying is, having mounted doubt, indeed does a man see good fortune. तद् उक्तिरेव यदि यावज्जीवं
climbed over doubt na samshayam aruhya, having crossed over doubt or having a doubt na apdidan nenichen usually.
So that's why I put it also as like mounted doubt, whether he crossed over or just climbed, I don't know.
When a person has a doubt and it leads to decision, then he sees good things. When a person has a doubt, he crosses over the doubt and then only he sees good things.
Yeah.
Taduktireva.
Mountaineering. तदुक्तिरेव यदि यावज्जीवं संशयापन्नस्य नाश एव शिष्यते इति उक्तिः समीचीना.
This earlier lokokti leads to the understanding that yavat jivam samshayapannasya, one who is always in doubt in his entire life, nashaha eva shishyate.
Only ruin remains if he is perpetually plagued by doubt for his entire life.
So that means samshayam aruhya in the previous would have been crossed over, not mounted.
Correct. Okay.
Correct. Taduktireva yadi yavajjivam. Correct. Yasya manah kasmaichin nirnayaya sandehaspadaṁ bhavati tasya mahan labhah iti
sarvajaninam etat.
यस्य मनः कस्मैचिन् निर्णयाय सन्देहास्पदं भवति तस्य महान् लाभः इति सार्वजनीनम् एतत्.
Sarvajaninam is sarveshu janeshu viditam. It is something that is known to everybody.
Universally known. Whose mind is in doubt regarding any decision, for them there is great benefit.
No. Yadi manaha sandehaspadam kasmaichit nirnayaya bhavati. If it is towards a doubt. Towards a decision.
Towards a decision. Regarding a mind which is in doubt and leads to a decision. For them there is great benefit. That kind of doubt is beneficial if it leads to a decision. This is universally accepted. तस्मात् सर्वैरपि संशयपूर्वक प्रश्न प्रतिवचनैः यत्किञ्चिदपि कार्यं साधनीयम् इति फलितम्. Therefore it's concluded that any task whatsoever is to be accomplished should be accomplished through doubts, questions and answers by everyone.
Sarvairapi Prativachanaihi, Samshayapurvaka Prashna Prativachanaihi. By asking a question based on doubt and then someone replying for that, with these, because of these tools, Yatkinchidapi Karyam Sadhaniyam, any work can be, it is possible to achieve. Iti Palitam.
Sadhaniyam is not should be accomplished?
Yeah, should be accomplished. It has to be accomplished based on this. Okay. The text panna na samshayam anaruhya na vardu. Yeah, so na samshayam anaruhya naro bhadrani pashyati. Without having descended into doubt, a man can never na bhadrani pashyati ityeva tatra. So both sides have a negative nakara there. Okay.